New at 6:30, we're bringing you in-depth coverage on the state of Providence's finances, and who better to talk to, of course, about this than WPRI.com reporter Dan McGowan. Dan, thanks for joining us. We know the state auditor general has now started to take a pretty close look at Providence's finances. So what are they trying to do here? What's happening now?
Yeah, so the key here is that, remember, a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, I guess, the city of Providence reported that it was going to finish the fiscal year with a $5 million deficit. That was a surprise. They had previously said it was going to be a balanced budget. So this $5 million really set off a lot of alarm bells, really, at the state level. And so the state wants basically a report to come in and figure out how we're going to address it over the course of many years. This is a 5-year reduction plan. It wouldn't be something immediate. The problem is that the administration now is basically saying, you know, this wasn't our fault. This is on the previous administration, Angel Taveras, and so that's where we're, where we are right now. And
that's gotten really interesting. Yeah. Angel Taveras, of course, I think it was, 4 years ago now, he made that famous saying that the city was a Category 5 hurricane fiscally, and he was credited with turning everything around and righting the ship. So Mayor Lorza is now saying that it's actually Mayor Taveras' fault that this has happened? Yeah,
there's a lot of finger pointing going on right now. I mean, there's no question that Angel Taveras is credited a lot with fixing the city, $110 million structural deficit only a few years ago. But they didn't get all the way there, and that was something that the Mayor Taveras at the time always said. We haven't got there yet. It's going to take a long time to figure this out. But Mayor Taveras certainly doesn't like the idea that Mayor Lorza is coming back and pointing the finger at him because he feels like it's not deserved. He did fix the city in a lot of ways, just wasn't, fully.
Is the state going to have to step in here? Do they have any role in this?
That's the question I'm getting constantly on the phone with lots of different people. I'll tell you this. I talked to Speaker Mattiello and Senate President Teresa Paiva-Weed's office just last week. They say no plans yet to really keep a close eye. They're paying attention, but they aren't calling for any changes at this point. Governor Raimondo was on Newsmakers just on Sunday, and she said, she's concerned, but she's confident that the city council and the Lorza administration can figure this out. So at this point, we're not seeing any state intervention other than that Auditor General, wanting a little bit more clarification.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Dan. We appreciate it. And our